Hello everyone, Blow back with another video. I haven't done a video in a while because I'd like to put up something I feel is good or people are interested in while I don't have a great subscribership. But yeah, I prefer to put something up that's interesting, so I haven't done one in a while because I felt I haven't had nothing to put up. But the Nintendo Switch is coming out, so that kind of got me interested. Now I kind of been following this a little bit as the stories and the rumours going around, so eventually it's coming out the 3rd of March. I love new tech, I love new ideas, and all that sort of stuff, and I do love it. And the whole thing about this, will this fail? Now I'm looking at the price, and that is quite costly. €329, 330 we'll say. Very expensive, and it doesn't have a game. Now a lot of people say it's not competing with Xbox One or PS4, but that price range, yes it is. It's in there. And I don't honestly believe they don't want their console in every house they can get it in, so yes they are. People are going to have a choice now to decide on whether it's an Xbox One, PS4 or the Nintendo Switch. That's quite expensive. Now looking at the accessories, now it's actually dearer for me to buy this than what it is to get an Xbox One S or a PS4 in Ireland at the moment, like looking at the prices and what they're going. €80, €90 for the double pack if you want to do 4-player multiplayer. We'll just go into the next, see what prices the games are. €65, $69.99 on release a lot of these games for Xbox One, I can tell you. So they're not just about €5 cheaper. So expensive venture, $395 for a console that's not tried and tested compared to the PS4 and Xbox One, which you also, with this I should say, it's a free trial online, and then after that you'll be paying. So you'd want them, there's no details of what you're getting when you pay for online gameplay. So that's something to make you think about, what am I getting for online gameplay? Now, the Xbox One, you get 4 games, 2 for the 360 a month and 2 for the Xbox One. I can't say for definite, but you do get free games on the PS4. I don't have a PS4. So yes, you do get free games on the PS4, but I don't know exactly what amount you get. So what are you going to get for this online gameplay? So if you do have an Xbox One, and you're saying like it's a nice, you like little tech and all that, it's a big investment. And then on top of that, are you going to be paying for Xbox One Live membership and then an online membership for the Wii? So, really want to think about this. Really want to think about this. Now, I'm buying a game, or I should say a console. The key factors in buying a console is price and what your friends have. A lot of people will quote you stats of frames per second, dropping 1080p. But when most average people, or what processors in it, wouldn't have a clue. You're not going to be playing a game on an Xbox One. Oh, that just dropped down to 40 frames per second. That was shit. Or it dropped down to 70. You just play. You don't. It's only when these pro gamers and PCs who can measure all this and give all these details, which people then just use. But most people wouldn't notice the difference. There's not much of a difference between Xbox One and PS4. To me, seriously, as far as playing games. If you have an Xbox One, you're playing games, you're not going to notice the difference. If you're playing PS4, you're not going to really, unless it's really bad, you're not. Unless you're a pro and you're doing comparisons and all that, you are not going to notice the difference. Then the other main difference is friends. If all your friends have a PS4, you're going to buy a PS4. If all your friends have an Xbox One, you're going to buy an Xbox One. That's the biggest decider, really. Price-wise, Xbox Ones and S's are cheaper. So, if I was going to buy a console, I'd say Xbox One S, because it's cheaper, it's more value for money. But if all your friends are on PS4s, I'd have to say PS4, because there's no point you playing online with a gang of strangers and you have a gang of friends you could be playing with. So, if you understand that saying. So I'm going to go on. So it is quite expensive, $320. I think you'd have to, a lot of people are complaining about the amount of games on release, but you really wouldn't be buying a lot of games, would you? No, that €65 a shot. $395 straight away just for one game. Now, Nintendo were known for family gaming and stuff like that, and yeah, I love family gaming, but Xbox One and PS4 do the same thing. They do have their adult content games like war games and all that, but they also do have family games as well. Like, so yeah, it's not wouldn't be family game. It wouldn't be a winning point with me. It's not tried and tested. I'm just going to look at. I'm going to go through prices. I'm going to go what would it cost. Yeah, now get an Xbox One S there, €300. As a basic console, it's an Xbox One S and €300 there. Here you get one with 280 with a Minecraft bundle with it. Down here, you're getting a Battlefield 1 with that one. 300. That's with a game. That's you started off playing. So yeah. Let's go in to have a look at a PS4. Well, there have been bundle deals on these, but €300 for a basic console of a PS4. It's a slim one as well. As opposed to $329 for a basic console of Nintendo Switch. Losing the battle there straight away. These boys have the foot in the door. You're not going to knock them out. Not with those prices. Now we're going to have a look at Argos. Some great prices about that. I'm not affiliated to Argos or any of these shops in any sort of way. These are in stock and I know when I've checked them. You can buy an Xbox One S, €260 with FIFA 17. €70 cheaper than the console coming out with no game. And if you keep your eye out, there are plenty of deals like that going on. Let's have a look into what I have next. Now I'm going into England. Same deal. £60 cheaper than what it is for the Nintendo Switch. £219. You can't go wrong with that. But they're asking, they've outpriced themselves. They've seriously outpriced themselves. Let's have a look at a PS4. $250, only £30 cheaper for a PS4 Slim console black, but it's a full console system without a game, as much as Nintendo Switch is. Proven record. No, they're really not getting anywhere. Let's have a look at Smith's UK now. Xbox One. There's a bundle in Smith's. £220. £60 cheaper in England. Just having a quick look around here. With the Minecraft bundle. That's a 1 terabyte bundle. €270. €10 cheap. I keep saying euros. £10 cheaper. Sorry. You know what I mean, so I'm not going to even try to edit that. It's just considerably cheaper. Let's go in. This is UK again. You'll get PS4 Slim there. Smith's £260. They've outpriced themselves. There's no doubt about they've outpriced themselves. There's the price of the Nintendo Switch. I think the games are. Have a look at the games. £50. Yeah, £50. So really, to me, they've really outpriced themselves. They have seriously outpriced themselves out of this market. These boys, now they've made mistakes, huge mistakes doing this. Now the price range, they are way out. PS4, Xbox One have their market wrapped up there between the two of them, and they're gonna try and squeeze in there. Their market is going to be small, but what is their market? Does anybody even know what their market is they're targeting? I've heard people saying that they're not competing with. What are they competing with? To play a game, to buy a game, and that's for being portable is 400. 400 for me, €400, I should say. That's a lot of money, and really is a lot of money. My child got a Samsung Galaxy tablet. She's having great fun with that. Half the price. She's playing games on that, and she hasn't, since she's got that Christmas, she hasn't been off it. Doing having Snapchats with her friend just 2 hours down the road and playing games on it that aren't costing any money. Quite content and happy for a portable thing. Now, what are questions you have to ask? The other two devices, which to me, as far as I'm concerned, people keep saying no, they're not. They are in the same market. They put themselves in that price market. They're in big price market. What's the social media part of it like? The other two are full media systems. Blu-ray player. Well, Xbox One S is a Blu-ray, as a 4K Blu-ray player. The PS4 is a Blu-ray player. I'm getting to start to stutter. They have all the internet access. They have Internet Explorer, Netflix, YouTube, and all that. Well, Internet Explorer isn't the full Internet Explorer where you can't download anything from it, because the system protects you from downloading anything onto the system that will corrupt it. But yeah, you still can Google and do all of that. What exactly? They haven't showed that side of it at all. Can they double task? Can the system double task? Now, the other part to this as well, what happens if you drop it? And we all know about, like, consoles years ago, they got broken because you had wires stuck into them and you trip over and the console fall out and break. But this is going to be usually channeled for a younger market. What damage can it take when it's dropped? Will it be disintegrate? Will it? One little drop, is it gone? All gone. He's gone outside to play outside in the concrete. It goes bang. Boy. Because I know from my own kids I could near enough guarantee by my eldest daughter a new phone every year from the amount of time she drops that. And if you have your own kids, they are going to drop it. So that's kind of, at that price range, it's a bit more of an expensive drop. So the other thing about it is, right, their marketing strategy has been, it's appalling. They really, like, do they care about their product? Now, how can I say this? Like, my two younger kids watch YouTube. And they watch a bit too much YouTube than what a young kid should. But I asked them about Nintendo Switch. Neither of them knew anything I was saying. I asked my eldest daughter, 16, do you know what Nintendo Switch is? Nah. Nobody seems to know what it is. I haven't seen it advertised on mainstream TV whatsoever. The only reason I know what it is from following people who do game reviews and new tech and all that, and been following it through that way. So really, they've no advertisement campaign really. They haven't hit the mainstream TV. Now, one big mistake they made was they released that the 3rd of March. While they were releasing that 3rd of March, Xbox One and PS4 were getting consoles into those houses. As in my case, my son got an Xbox One S for Christmas, and his two cousins got Xbox One S's for Christmas. Their foot is in the door. They're not going to buy another console for that house. And the child asks for a console, you're going to encourage him not to, because you already have one. You're not going to play with that. It's going to sit there and you're going to do nothing with it. And we don't have the money to buy two. And the parents aren't going to have the money to buy games for an Xbox One and a Nintendo Switch. They've already got their foot in the door. Xbox One and PS4s have got their foot in that door. And so they've lost that opportunity. They had no advertisement. They hadn't advertised this system at all, as far as I can see. We don't know what its social media is going to be like on it. And all kids want social media. They want to be able to put this on and do YouTube. They haven't advertised the aspect of it. Can it double task? What can it do on social media? Except for showing Mario games and Zelda and things like that. But Zelda looks like an interesting game to me. Mario, was never interested in it. But I really don't want to buy it, because to me it's something that would sit there and it's going to cost a lot of money. And I'd get a slap in the head for buying something stupid buy, and really it kind of would be a stupid buy, because it would sit there. It's a novelty, and at that price it's an expensive novelty. Now, as to their advertising campaign, they kind of like to copyright strike, and this is where the last bit I'm going to go in. I was watching a video there recently, and these were people who were advertising. They were vloggers, new games, new things, and they were going to show some Nintendo Wii, but because anytime they mention, they put something up on it, they kind of get copyright strike. So, free advertisement. Yeah, you're getting free advertisement and you're copyright striking us. So with that, they don't put it up anymore, basically. And who's going to put 2 or 3 hours if you're a really professional editor of a video? And then as soon as you stick that up, and because it has Nintendo in it, you get copyright striking it, and whatever ends, or you're a YouTuber making big money, you're not going to be making videos to make money for Nintendo. You're going to say, I'm not doing that anymore. Good luck to you. There's plenty of other games out there I can do it with. So really, they haven't got a clue that way. They just, you put Nintendo up, oh, we'll try and make a couple of But people, oh well, I'm not making money doing this. I'm putting all my time into this, and they're more or less claiming credit for it and getting revenue off it. So the big YouTubers aren't going to promote it as long as they have their attitude. Now I'm just going to go into this one. We're hearing reports of copyright strikes on Super Mario mashup videos. We were sure this wouldn't happen. Following up with Nintendo. So this is about the Mario mashup pack, obviously Minecraft did, and they knew what their dealings was with get out eventually with copyright strikes. So they put it in the deal when we do this, because YouTube, I should say, Minecraft is huge. True to YouTube, it's free advertisement. And it really is. It's so they don't want anybody putting copyright strikes on people's videos because they won't make them anymore. They don't make Minecraft videos anymore. They don't sell Minecraft, and Minecraft is everywhere. It's one of the biggest selling games of all time. So they don't want people doing it. I'd say in the case was if they kept copyright striking it, they would remove it from the system, because that's how developers do not copyright strike games, because it's advertisement for their product. If you haven't seen the game advertised on the telly, you will see it on YouTube, and you say, "Oh, I'd like to look at that game. I might buy that." So it's free advertisement. But Nintendo see this is our revenue. We're going to take it. But hold on, if I'm trying to make a living off YouTube, and now you're taking my living off me advertising your product, I'm not going to advertise your product anymore. And that's really where they're going to fail the biggest, is their copyright strikes. And they haven't really put any advertisement campaign up so far. The closest thing was they got something on an American TV show. So that is really where they're going to fail, with their copyright strikes. Because anybody who's going to promote the game, and they promote the game and they get punished for promoting the game, they're not going to promote it. And as I say, my kids don't even know what it is. Nobody knows what it is. It hasn't hit mainstream TV. It's coming out the 3rd of March. It's a ridiculous price. People want to really see the product in action. They want to see it doing social media, if it can do social media. And if it's not advertised it can do this, don't back on it can, because you can get stung with game, and that way you'll assume, oh yeah, surely you'll be able to do it. Oh no, I can't. But I never said on the tin, as the saying goes, I never said on the tin we could do this. But so you got to know what you're buying. So really with that, like, they're going to shaft themselves in the foot the other way. So they're overpriced. Any people who advertise the game or promote the game, they're going to penalise with copyright strikes, trying to make that extra. And they're really just going to mess it up. So to me, I honestly believe it will be a fail, because one, price, and then with the copyright strikes on top of that, it is going to fail. Sadly, I like new tech and all that, but I'd like to mess about. I'd like to have a bit of fun and see what it's like, but not that price. I have to use common sense. I'm not spending that money out. And if I was going to buy somebody else, I'd say PS4, Xbox One. They're cheaper. Full social media voices. So what can I say? So I'm going to leave that one, Blur Usually. Please leave a comment. Please leave a like if you feel that way, but it'd be nice. Okay, from Blur Usually, best of luck and take care.